The notion that America has been duped for decades resonates deeply in the political discourse, particularly as articulated by figures like Donald Trump. His rhetoric taps into a wellspring of frustration that many Americans feel about their country's standing in the world and the perceived injustices that have unfolded over the years. The claim that the United States has been taken advantage of by nearly every nation on Earth is a bold statement, yet it encapsulates a sentiment of betrayal that has lingered among the populace. For many, the idea of being fooled conjures images of broken promises and unreciprocated alliances. It's a narrative that suggests that while the U.S. has extended its hand in friendship and aid, it has often been met with exploitation rather than gratitude. This perspective is fueled by a variety of factors, including economic policies that some argue have favored foreign nations at the expense of American workers, particularly in manufacturing and agriculture. The rusting factories and shuttered plants in the heartland serve as a poignant reminder of jobs that have vanished, seemingly sacrificed on the altar of globalization. Trump's assertion that tariffs will generate unprecedented revenue and create jobs is a call to action for those who feel left behind. The promise of bringing back jobs that have been lost to overseas competition resonates with a demographic that has seen their livelihoods eroded. The idea that America can reclaim its economic sovereignty through protective measures is appealing, especially when juxtaposed against the backdrop of a global economy that often seems indifferent to the struggles of everyday citizens. Moreover, Trump's pointed remarks about the influx of fentanyl from Mexico and Canada underscore a broader narrative of national security and public health. The opioid crisis has ravaged communities across the United States, leading to a sense of urgency about the need for stricter border controls and more robust law enforcement. By framing the issue in terms of foreign culpability, Trump taps into fears that resonate deeply with many Americans who have witnessed the devastating effects of addiction firsthand. It's a stark reminder that the challenges facing the nation are not merely economic, but also deeply personal, affecting families and communities in profound ways. The claim that the U.S. has subsidized its neighbors while receiving little in return feeds into a larger conversation about fairness in international relations. The idea that American taxpayer dollars have been used to support countries that do not reciprocate is a narrative that can easily mobilize public sentiment. It raises questions about the role of the U.S. as a global leader and the responsibilities that come with that position. Should America continue to bear the burden of supporting allies who may not share its values or interests? This question is central to the discourse surrounding foreign aid and international cooperation. In asserting that the era of being taken advantage of is over, Trump is not merely proposing a shift in policy, he is advocating for a fundamental rethinking of America's role in the world. This perspective appeals to a desire for assertiveness and a return to a more isolationist stance that prioritizes domestic concerns over international obligations. For many, the allure of a more insular approach is grounded in the belief that America must first heal its own wounds before extending its hand to others. As the debate continues, the underlying themes of betrayal, economic insecurity, and national pride will undoubtedly shape the political landscape. The question of whether America has truly been duped is complex, steeped in history, and marked by a myriad of perspectives. Ultimately, the challenge lies in finding a balance between protecting national interests and engaging with the world in a way that reflects the values and aspirations of the American people.